first of 13 here at Randwick, off 5. The Rife and Faulkner Park anticipated the start well, with Format quickly striding up on the outside. And Format will take the front and take it clearly now, with the grey Carisbrook Queen coming across to second, and Faulkner Park just being eased back into third, in front of Serious Legend, and Zazette's back last of all. So Format in front here for Rachel King, narrowly from Carisbrook Queen getting a bit closer. Couple off to Faulkner Park, then the informed Serious Legend, and Zazette's tugging along last of all. No change to the order. Inside the 800 metres, and Format by 3/4 to Carisbrook Queen. Then Faulkner Park with cover. On the outside is Serious Legend, and Zazette is last of all. So well inside the halfway mark now, and Format just given a bit more rain approaching the turn. Got Carisbrook Queen quickly off the bridle, and Format race 2 to 3 in front now. Faulkner Park the outside with Serious Legend, still travelling well on the inside. So it's Format being nudged along inside the 200. 3 lengths clear from Serious Legend giving chase. Faulkner Park being pushed along, but Format showing no signs of stopping here. And Format's going to lead all the way by 2.5 to Faulkner Park. Ahead away third Serious Legend, then Zazette and Carisbrook Queen. Ready to go, and they're off. Lavon Pier jumped well, so did Jamboree looking for the front. The pair go stride for stride early. They're followed by Peace Officer out wide going to third in front of Memo, then Kerber. Get a Fix switched off, clear from King Pedro. Placid Pearl is the last one. Jamboree goes on with it, and it's tugging along, Jamboree, and it races about a length clear with Peace Officer going to second. So Lavon Pier just ridden with a bit of a sit here in front of Memo. Further back to Kerber, inside Get a Fix, and the last two, Placid Pearl on the inside of King Pedro. So they haven't gone overly hard here, and it's Jamboree staying off the fence. So Lavon Pier's coming through to challenge again. From Peace Officer in a 3-wide spot, then Memo tucked in behind them. And now the grey Get a Fix is being presented right to the outside and is running on really well under a hold. So Lavon Pier pushed on. Memo gets the split from Jamboree, and Get a Fix is chiming in well. It's Memo on the far side, a narrow leader from Get a Fix. Memo, and I think Memo just, but Peace Officer put in a bit of a dive on the line. Then Get a Fix third, followed by Jamboree, Lavon Pier, King Pedro the widest, warming up at the end, and a good gap back to Kerber and also Placid Pearl. Racing now, and Punch Lane left the gates cleanly, and Beatman being sent forward. V12 out wide improving. Soul Choice right there in the middle. Further back then to the Derby runner. Iona Merck, Burn the Sky the outside. Burma Star on the rails, then Suit of Armour, and 2 lengths away to Comedy. So Beatman goes forward now to take the lead from Punch Lane, Soul Choice, and V12 is out in a 3-wide position. Further back then, on the inside to Burma Star, Iona Merck, Burn the Sky, and the last two, Suit of Armour, parked on the outside of Comedy. So coming around the turn, the white-faced Beebman, Punch Lane the fence. The pair go stride for stride. V12 out wide from Soul Choice, and further back to Burma Star, who's creeping up on the inside as Beebman pushed on now by James McDonald, and Beebman and V12 settle down to fight it out. V12 untouched, Beebman really being pushed out. V12 is going to have a dip at it on the outside. Beebman and V12 hit it absolutely locked together. Iona Merck a clear third from Soul Choice, a gap to Burma Star, then Punch Lane, Comedy, Suit of Armour, and Burn the Sky. 1,050 metres. Gates are back, they're off. And jumping well was Hurstville Zagreb. Swelter is right there, along with Perfect Justice the outside, then Mason Louis, Alabama Fox and Empress of Japan drop back to last of all. So Perfect Justice moves up on the outside of Hurstville Zagreb, and the pair of them will draw out. A length and a half clear from Swelter, then Mason Louis, Alabama Fox, Empress to Japan quietly ridden is still last of all. So Perfect Justice just applying a bit of pressure here to Hurstville Zagreb. The latter with the advantage of the rails, 2 off to Mason Louis, followed by Swelter, Alabama Fox and still Empress of Japan is back last of all. So Hurstville Zagreb and Perfect Justice, they've been at it from the start. Perfect Justice, the outsider, Hurstville Zagreb, and Perfect Justice given a bit of a liven up now. Got a head in front to Hurstville Zagreb, has still got a bit in the locker. Clear from Mason Louis going to third. Perfect Justice being pushed out. Perfect Justice is going to do just enough to win this. On the wire, Mason Louis made a bob there for the second end of the prize. From Hurstville Zagreb has gone all right. A gap back to Empress of Japan, Swelter and Alabama Fox. So they're all in, the light on, heat 5, and they're off. Sandpaper jump well off the inside. Valiant Bomb goes forward to challenge. Rosalind Star out wide. From Fast Track, Farnicle down on the fence, followed by Presley. Further back, Political Debate, Scarlet Oak. Boomtown Rat, here's the last one. Valiant Bomb strides on the outside, and Jean Van Overmeer takes it to the lead from Sandpaper, and Rosalind Star travelling strongly. Further back to Farnicle, fourth the inside of Fast Track. 2 off to Presley from Boomtown Rat, Scarlet Oak and Political Debate between them. Approaching the turn, Valiant Bomb travelling well, a length on Rosalind Star, then Sandpaper, Farnicle in the red cap, Fast Track further back, and Scarlet Oak is hugging the rails as they straighten up now. Valiant Bomb turns in front of Rosalind Star, Sandpaper being presented the inside. Farnicle pushed on into the clear. Fast Track couldn't hold it in as Rosalind Star raced to the front now from Sandpaper under pressure. Farnicle under pressure is running on, but Rosalind Star's toying with them here, and Rosalind Star won it by a length and a quarter. I think Farnicle grabs second, narrowly in front of Sandpaper, Valiant Bomb fourth. Then Scarlet Oak from Presley, Fast Track, Political Debate and Boomtown Rat. Starter hits the lever and they're off. Mrs. Marie, as usual, began sharply off the inside and will lead easily. Avenue Montaigne, Nitro way well with going forward. Belente Boy on the outside from Barking Mad, then Inspired Legend. Beechworth taken back. To race on the outside is Super Scotch and 2 lengths off to Sirloin. So Mrs. Marie holds the front from Avenue Montaigne. Nitro third on the inside of Belente Boy. Then Inspired Legend on the inside of Barking Mad. 2 after Super Scotch on the inside of Beechworth, and Sirloin about 8 off the lead as last of all. Mrs. Marie, Avenue Montaigne come around the turn together from Nitro tucked away third. Now being pushed on in the fourth position as they straighten for the run home is Belente Boy. It's Mrs. Marie being joined by Avenue Montaigne. Nitro goes to third. Mrs. Marie pushed on by Natch. Avenue Montaigne as well. Nitro's trying to beat the pair of them. Really wound up by Berry, and Nitro went home best. Beat Mrs. Marie. Sirloin's got home really well on the outside. I think it nicked third at the end from Avenue Montaigne, Barking Mad and Beechworth making ground. Further back, Inspired Legend, Belente Boy dropped out and Super Scotch. Survey a bit restless. Starter said go. They're off. No real speed by Mask Off. And jumping well was Cadillac Sam, Savar E, and also Augusta National, Like Anything out wide. Getting along the inside is Little Lunch from Green Spring. Scrumptious firing up back in the field. On the outside of Fireball Miss, and after the sluggish start, Mask Off is last of all. They settle their order. Cadillac Sam shows the way. Also in the red colours, white cap, is Savahi with Augusta National out wide. Further back then to Little Lunch is pushing through on the inside of Green Spring. Like Anything further back. And then came Fireball Miss, Scrumptious. Last of all is Mask Off. So into the straight, Cadillac Sam on the rail shows the way. Augusta National goes to second. Savahi yielding ground under pressure. It's Cadillac Sam being challenged by Augusta National now. Pushed on by Berry, and Augusta National got the head in front from Cadillac Sam, followed by Green Spring going to third. Augusta National, though, eased down late, and clearly doing its best work at the end was Green Spring, getting up to run second in front of Cadillac Sam. Further back to Little Lunch there in the green cap. White out Fireball Miss running on from Like Anything. Savari dropped out, and Scrumptious. 1050. Racing, Belawaheen left well. Pretty poorly out was Bundy a clear last. And Carafe and Rosa Encounter have won the start. They pair off early from Belawaheen, then Perfect Apple. Further back to I Spy the Eagle in a three-wide position from Southern Prince, Maid of Moolah. May Lee and Bundy now tacking on. Carafe in front for Berry, being eyeballed the outside by Rosa Encounter. 2.5 away to Perfect Apple, is tugging along in third, probably overdoing it a bit now as the pace is pretty steady. Further back to I Spy the Eagle. Now Southern Prince lost a bit of ground. May Lee's been chopped out back to last. So Carafe in front, coming around the turn. Carafe on the inside of Rosa Encounter. Now Perfect Apple's putting itself into the picture. I Spy the Eagle wide out. Then came Maid of Moolah, and further back to Belawaheen. Carafe run its trial, and Rosa Encounter pushed on with Perfect Apple closing in really well the outside. And Perfect Apple draws alongside Rosa Encounter, and they've busted the field open here. Perfect Apple, another nice trial. Extended to beat Rosa Encounter. Now third rest between Maid of Moolah, I Spy the Eagle, Southern Prince. Maylee got into a bit of bother but picked itself up well going over the line. Further back to Belawaheen, Carafe, and Bundy found trouble and finished tailed off at the end. So this is the first trial for Overpass, and he anticipated the start brilliantly with Zealously the outside. Overpass just nudged to hold the front from Zealously, then Summer Flame, Zuna, Polyglot out deep. Waddy goes the last one. Overpass in front, Zealously travelling very strongly up on the outside. Summer Flame holding the inside of Zuna, then Polyglot with a bit of cover. And What He Goes is the last one. Into the straight now, and Zealously has been trucking along. Really applies the pressure to Overpass, and Josh Parr wants Overpass to have a good hit out here this morning. It's Zealously hard held. Overpass being reined up on the inside. They really go stride for stride. Zealously and Overpass. Zealously with the nose in front. Just won the trial. Zealously from Overpass, and the race fit Polyglot third, followed by Summer Flame. Zuna hasn't been sighted in 15 months. Seemed to trial nicely, and Watiko's given a quiet one. The barrier blanket on her, and it looks as though she's been restless in the gate. She's handled the start well. Spirit of Wealth races up to go to an early lead. From Caesar is handy in away underneath it, then Supernewy. Yankee 1, 6 lengths away to Kirkup last of all. So Spirit of Wealth strides to the front from in away. Supernewy down on the fence. Caesar right on the coattails of the leader from Yankee 1 ridden with cover. And 6 lengths away to Kirk up as they straighten up now. So into the straight, Spirit of Wealth under a double grip. From Super Nui, the inside of In a Way. Caesar quietly. Now Yankee One just squeezed up, taking a gap between them. Spirit of Wealth inside the 100 metres. A narrow leader under a hold. Spirit of Wealth is going to beat them. In a Way, I think second. Now third rests between Yankee One, the inside, and Caesar wide out. Clear from Super Nui. And Kirkut struggled all the way there, finishing a clear last. Ready now, heat number 11. They're off. Hetzendorf in the Godolphin jacket jumped quite well with Ratify the outside. Elysium being snagged back. I Am Adonis is improving quickly along the rail, shooting up to go to the front. Love Rustler just behind them with Kiwati. Then came Daylight Can Wait. Elysium drops back now from Tough as Stone, and in the orange is Extreme last of all. I Am Adonis and Krasaki the outside. They're the joint leaders from Hetzendorf, Love Rustler. Then Daylight Can Wait and Fawadi inside the 200. And I Am Adonis is full of running and open up to lead by 3 on Krasaki now. Then Hetzendorf, Love Rustler and Daylight Can Wait, but the further they go, this is pulling right away. I'm Adonis. That's been a big win. Absolutely charging to the line. Love Rustler second from Krasaki, followed then by Hetzendorf fourth. Daylight Can Wait. Now back on the inside, Tough as Stone from Fawadi, Elysium, then Ratify and Is Extreme. Over 740 metres. Racing, the Magnum was a bit tardy out off the inside. Now looking for the best ones. Aristocrat is there together with Composed. Composed is holding the fence there from Aristocrat. Yurikobi is the 1-3 out. Straight sets right behind them down on the rails. Up towards the speed is Swift Legend. Savvy Spy is deep out from Sujolite, all too clever. And well back then is the Magnet on the inside. So it's Composed and 3 Arrows. And on the outside is Yurikobi being reined along. So Composed just in front of 3 Arrows. Now Straight Sets is closing off together with Magnet on the inside. 3 Arrows all out here from Composed. 3 Arrows just in front. And Beat Composed. Third between the Magnet and Straight Sets. There's not much between the 4 of them there. Further back to Savvy Spy out wide in the orange, followed by Yurikobi, Swift Legend, Aristocrat, gap to Sujolite, and last in was All Too Clever. And they're off. Okay, a few have blown the start here. Chalet in particular, it's going to settle towards the rear. Now, jumping well was Revolutionary Miss and is going to lead them up. Very wide out is Ellis Main. Tucking up behind is Cameliard in the orange jacket. V Puri right on the fence, and the Godolphin runner there is Rhetoric as they straighten up. Further back to Flaxlands, along with Chalet. Well back Lady Thatcher. And Anazu is the widest runner. 300 to go. Revolutionary Miss pushed on as V Puri went up to challenge it. And V Puri and Revolutionary Miss had broken clear. Rhetoric quietly. Flaxlands pushed on. And wide out Lady Thatcher making some late headway, but V Puri with the nose in front. V Puri beat Revolutionary Miss. Flaxlands third, and Lady Thatcher warming up well at the... Anazu warming up well wide out. Then came Rhetoric from Lady Thatcher, Ellis Main Chalet, and Cameliard was the last to finish.